Hi dear fans, welcome to Cas Informational Channel. Let's have a look to immigration policies in Europe. Introduction European immigration policies have undergone significant reforms in recent years, with a focus on addressing complex migration challenges and promoting solidarity among member states. The primary framework governing these policies is the EU Pact on Migration and Asylum, adopted in 2024. This comprehensive set of rules aims to create a fairer, more efficient, and sustainable system for managing migration across the EU. Point 2. Key components of the EU Pact on Migration and Asyluma. Securing external borders. One of the main objectives of the Pact is to enhance the security of the EU's external borders. This includes the establishment of uniform rules for the control and registration of irregular migrants and asylum seekers. A new screening process has been introduced, along with the upgrade of the Eurodac database, transforming it into a comprehensive asylum and migration database. Additionally, the role of Frontex, the European Border and Coast Guard Agency, has been strengthened to better manage the Union's external borders. B. Fast and efficient procedures. The Pact aims to unify and streamline asylum procedures within the EU, ensuring timely and fair processing of applications. This includes a common asylum procedure applicable across all EU countries, improved coordination and information sharing, and the use of digital tools to expedite application processing. The goal is to prevent abuses of the system while guaranteeing the rights of asylum seekers and providing adequate living conditions and integration processes. C. Solidarity and responsibility. A central principle of the Pact is solidarity and shared responsibility among EU countries. It introduces a flexible system where member states contribute based on their capacities and needs. This includes new responsibility criteria for determining which EU country is responsible for an asylum application, and safeguards to prevent secondary movements. The role of EU agencies is reinforced to support these processes operationally and financially, ensuring a more equitable distribution of responsibility among member states. D. International partnerships. The Pact emphasizes the importance of addressing the root causes of irregular migration and fighting migrant smuggling through strengthened international partnerships. This involves expanded cooperation with countries of origin and transit in areas such as border management, returns, and readmission, alongside support for development efforts in these regions. Point 3. Legislative framework and implementation. The Council of the European Union adopted 10 legislative acts as part of the Pact, which overhaul the entire European framework for asylum and migration management. Key regulations include the Screening Regulation, which standardizes identification and security checks at external borders, and the updated Eurodac Regulation, which enhances data collection on migrants. The Asylum Procedure Regulation introduces a mandatory border procedure for certain categories of asylum seekers, aimed at quick assessments of applications at the EU's external borders. The Return Border Procedure Regulation handles the returns of individuals whose applications are rejected, while the Asylum and Migration Management at the EU's external borders. The Return Border Procedure Regulation handles the returns of individuals whose applications are rejected, while the Asylum and Migration Management Regulation sets criteria for determining which member state is responsible for examining applications. The Crisis Regulation equips the EU to better handle mass arrivals and exceptional circumstances through enhanced solidarity mechanisms. Point 4. Crisis Management and Solidarity Mechanism. The reform includes measures for managing crisis situations, allowing member states to request enhanced solidarity from other EU countries during mass arrivals or force majeure circumstances. This includes possible derogations from certain rules, such as deadlines for registering asylum applicants and the duration of border procedures. The crisis mechanism is intended for use only in exceptional circumstances and requires authorization from the Council. Conclusion. The EU Pact on Migration and Asylum represents a significant step towards a more coordinated and fair approach to migration in Europe. By enhancing border security, streamlining asylum procedures, promoting solidarity, and strengthening international partnerships, the Pact aims to create a more sustainable and effective system for managing migration. However, its success will depend on the commitment and cooperation of all member states in implementing the new measures and addressing the ongoing challenges in the field of migration. Dear fans, watch us and keep yourselves updated with fresh and interesting information.